A solid friendship, divine friendship from God, is built on loyalty, truth, and alignment. Alignment is not just something of convenience. No, loyalty, truth, and alignment. The Bible reminds us in Proverbs 27:17, as iron sharpens iron, so one sharpens another. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Proverbs 27:17. The kind of sharpening doesn't happen in large, shallow spaces. It doesn't happen there. It happens in what? In close, intentional relationships where people can speak truth, challenge you, pray for you, and stand with you when life gets heavy. That's where the depth is. That people can challenge you, you can challenge them, you speak truth, they won't get offended, they won't get, start gossiping and start creating all this drama. They are actually praying for you and they stand with you when life gets heavy. Not everyone is a sign. And that's something we have to recognize. That's something that I had to recognize. That's something that I had to admit to myself. Not everyone is assigned to your inner circle. And I'm not assigned to someone else's inner circle. And that's okay. We have to accept that is okay. Sometimes we ourselves. We tire out ourselves trying to keep people close who were never really meant to be close, who were never really meant to go and be in your circle, who were really never meant to pass through our lives. But God is so intentional. God is so intentional always, even in what He aligns, even in our relationships, even in our connections. God is so intentional. The people God places around you in your inner circle are meant to strengthen you, to strengthen your faith, not to drain it. They're not meant to drain you. We're not meant to drain anyone. They're meant to push you toward purpose, push you towards focusing more on Christ, push you to growing in an intimate and more strong relationship with God, not to pull you away from it. Notice the differences in this. A solid circle will do what? A solid circle will cover you in prayer when you are weak. A solid circle will speak truth when you're drifting. A solid circle will celebrate you without competing with you. Come on. A solid circle will stay when it's inconvenient, when everyone else leaves you. A solid circle. Think about David and Jonathan. Their friendship wasn't large, but it was solid. It was solid. Jonathan protected David, encouraged him, and stood with him even when it cost him. Even when it cost Jonathan, he stood with him. He defended him. He stood with him. Even when it cost him personally. That's the kind of circle that you want to have. That's the kind of circle that I want to have. That's the kind of circle that sustains you even in difficult seasons. Not just when it's joy and laughter and everything is going fine. It's when there is crying. It's when there is sadness. It's when you are weak. It's when life is challenging you. It's in your wilderness season. A solid circle. Jesus also was a perfect model. In the Garden of Gethsemane, He didn't call the crowd. He could have invited everyone that was trying to follow Him. No, He brought those who were close to Him, a few. There are moments in your life where you won't need many voices. And this is where we have to pay attention. Because we get caught up in having so many friends and pouring in us and us asking this one for advice and then asking this one, then asking this one, then asking this one, and then looking for a YouTube video and then looking for this. We get caught up in so many voices and we just need the right ones. We don't need all these voices pouring into our ears. We just need the right ones, the solid ones, the one God has assigned to your circle. So if your circle feels small, Don't mistake it. Don't mistake it for lack. Don't mistake it for, oh, what's happening. No, don't worry about it. Whether you have 2 or 3 or 5, don't worry about it. Sometimes God reduces your circle to protect your calling. And that's my experience. I always thought I needed to have this big circle. I always try all I could, whatever I could, to be pleasing, to do whatever they asked me, because I felt that I needed this big circle. No. What God did, he started reducing my relationship. He started reducing those that did not belong, because he was protecting my calling. And I had to accept that. And I had to deal with that. And I can honestly tell you, it's okay. You don't need a big circle. You just need a solid one. He removes noise so we can hear him more clearly, so we can have clarity. He trims relationship that so that what remains is rooted. He starts trimming them, and those that remain, those are the ones that are rooted, that are genuine and strong in your life, what you need in your life. It's better to have 2 or 3 people who are truly solid than 100 who are inconsistent and undependable. And they're just seeking just for them, for their own need, for their own popularity, for their own thing. They're not really, truly, honestly there for you. Because when storms come, you need solid circle. And they will, it's not your size. When storms come, and they will, I repeat it again, it's not the size of your circle that will what? Hold you up. It's the strength of it. It's the solidness of them. So don't focus on expanding your circles. Focus on strengthening it. Pray for discernment. Ask God to reveal who is truly for me, who is truly meant to be there, and to be intentional about who you allow in your inner circle, because your circle doesn't need to be big. It just needs to be solid. And this does not mean for you to get on Facebook or on social media and start unfriending people. Come on. We're better than that. Be that person as well that they can trust. They can count on you to pray for, and they can count on you to stand in the gap. That's my reflection for you this evening. God bless. I see you tomorrow night.